Angel. Welcome to day 14 of Learning Handstand series with Nansera Wellness. I'm Cici, the creator behind Nansera Wellness, and in this series, I'm trying to master a handstand. A handstand requires a lot of concentration and focus, which is exactly why I'm doing it despite my on and off relationship with it. I mean, I always thought it would be cool if I can do that. But right now, as a creator, I spend so much time online, which has had negative effects on my mental health, especially focusing and concentrating on one thing at a time. All over the place, which ended up going into an episode of depression, in and out. And so I'm leveraging this sacred practice to gain back these mental abilities. So far, it's been so good. And if you're new here, kindly subscribe. I highly recommend you do it with me. It's basically the perfect example of repetition. Practice makes progress. No, it's the perfect example of repetition makes progress, because every day we keep doing the same thing over and over again and watch our bodies advance, build endurance, and bolden mentally as well. And also, I've noticed even off the mat, my concentration abilities have really improved. These days I go reading for like 2 hours and not feeling like, oh my God, what did I just read? I forgot it because my mind was somewhere else. I'm like becoming more present like I was in the past, which really feels good. You know, you never appreciate things until they're gone. Anyway, so what I was doing before is the figure 8 or infinity sign. That's really good for warming up the wrist joint. This as well is good for the wrist joint. Because we are standing on our hands, it's important that we first warm up the wrist. Otherwise, injury is never far away. It's just around the corner, and we don't want that. And take it from someone who has had wrist injuries before. The worst. Oh my God. It's like your hand is right there, but you can't use it. And if you get impatient while it's almost there and you use it, you go back to zero. Imagine that. Oof. Anyway, yeah. So right now I'm doing wrist rotations. We try to minimize the movement of the elbows so that we isolate it into the wrist joint. There's a bit of cracking, but it's so less compared to how it was in the beginning. In the beginning, it's like, I don't know, I was breaking wood or sticks. Breaking bricks. No, breaking plates. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, we're going to plant our palms into the mat. Go forward and back. We want the fingers to be digging into the mat. That way all 10 knuckles are grounding, and this is how you want to be in handstand. Actually, fingers act as brakes when you're outside down. In case anyone is wondering what's going on upstairs on my head, today is wash day. Honestly, I'm really struggling with maintaining my natural hair, my afro. I've not been wanting to wash it for a long time, which almost makes it disgusting, and I've been doing dry shampoo. I'm lying. I haven't been doing that either. I just thought it would make it less disgusting. But I haven't washed it in a month. Yeah, that's the truth. If you think I'm disgusting, I know, I think so too. But let's do handstand. All right, we know the drill. We plant the palms, fingers digging into the mat, eyes of the elbows facing forward, 10 knuckles into the mat. And now from here, we're going to send the shoulders a little over the wrists, not too much. Lift the knees up, protracting the shoulder blades, shorten the stance, chin is slightly tucked in, and bend the knee and lift up. Whew, that was almost smooth. I don't know, it might look weird when I watch this, but it felt smooth. 2, 3, second side, let's see. 1, felt like I was falling to one side. 2, you guys. All right, let's do arm strength. We know the drill. We always start with low Lasana walks. Last evening was such a struggle. This morning, I feel so energized, which is awesome. And we reverse. that is not the definition of a soft landing. 3, second round. You know what? I'm not really an aesthetic girl. So for me, I measure my success not by how far I've gone and how perfectly I showed up, but I measure my success on my ability to show up and giving my best in that moment, based on where I am in that moment. Like yesterday, you could tell I was exhausted, yeah? My knees were so weak. My arms were shaking. So I just showed up as I was and gave it my best. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which is strange given that I'm a millennial. I should be aesthetic, look perfect all over. But I'm one of those millennials. I know we are so many out there. Guys, it's time to shine our light. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really grateful to the Gen Zs that have normalized showing up like that. Because, you know, normally there will be this thing of, I'm a yoga teacher, it's YouTube. Actually, I remember when I was starting YouTube, watching videos and all, and this person was explaining like, you know, YouTube is not like Instagram where you just take pictures. Here people can see, it's video, they'll call you out if you do something wrong. I'm like, wow, YouTube doesn't sound like it's for humans. Because imagine trying to be perfect in a video, like literally actors take months, years doing a movie because there's a lot of cut and repeat. But imagine being one team and having to do all that. And for long, YouTube wasn't my vibe. Like I would come on, but I wasn't really consistent. But then came the Gen Zs, my lifesavers, my angels of mercy, who really normalized not being aesthetically perfect and stuff. I was like, oh my God, these kids are really telling me, be in your character, be your true self. And kids, I'm so grateful, not gonna lie. Anyway, that's the end of this rambling. And my thank you love letter to Gen Zs. Now, I have something else to say again about the 7 habits, which honestly, I think if the writer sued me for butchering this book, I would be horrified. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But this is my Bible. I decided this morning that this is the book that I want to live with. I want to live by for the rest of my life. If I just had one thing to do, one thing to read for the rest of my life, this is it. This book is to me what is a Bible to Christians. And no, I kid you not. Like, you know, I could wake up with depression and then I just read like 10 pages of this book and it's like 7, 8, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To me, this book is what a Bible is to Christians. It's something I can live by day, something I can go to and repeat, just to remind myself like, oh, you went off here, but this is how you should have approached that, honestly. And it's so exciting to finally find something like that. It's just, I've read so many good books, really good books. And I'm not trying to compare and say that this book is better, but for me, this book is it. It's the one that has clicked like, okay, I found my Bible. How many are those? 4? 5? 5? 6? 6? 7? 7? 8? 8. Oh, okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, this morning I finished the first habit, which is proactivity, and they were setting the differences between proactive and reactive people. Reactive people are the ones who say, I'll be happy when I have this house. I'll be happy when I have this relationship. And proactive people are the ones who try to be happy in the now while working towards what they want. Today I'm going to keep it short because, you know, last time I rambled and butchered the book so badly. But yeah, you get the gist of it. Actually, if I can put it in a quote, I'm going to try to sound smart. If I could try to quote it, I would say, for proactive people, the journey is the reward. You know that quote, yeah? And for reactive people, they think they'll be happy. The reward is at the end of the journey. Oh, makes sense? Because I'm going to stop there before I really, really butcher it like last time. That's 4. And nobody can tell me otherwise. 5. 6. 7. Yeah. I'm sweating. You know that smoldering sweat? You can feel it inside. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like you feel it inside, right under your skin. Like it's gonna come out, but it's at that point before it comes out. And then it's like, it can tell you're desperate for it to come out. So it takes its sweet time. Yeah, that kind of sweat. That's what I'm experiencing right now. Anyway, let's go. Meanwhile, guys, if you're doing the New to Yoga 10-day challenge, let me know. Because me too. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Me too. Look at my armpits. Sweaty. Yeah. This might be triggering if you're like an aesthetic kind of human. Because so messy. Whew. I have my towel. Cards on the table, it never left from last time. It just stays here. It doesn't like get wet enough to be like disgusting. It doesn't even get wet at all. So anyway, round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it, angels! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's warm down. Thank you so much, blocks. You've done a great job. Thank you again. Yesterday I didn't thank the blocks because, did you see me yesterday? Oh my God. I feel like there's a bit of soreness. It's like getting worse by the practice, somewhere here. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it today and I'll let you guys know how it's like tomorrow. But that was awesome. See you tomorrow for day 15.